say, but you said something, I just didn't hear it. So it comes a time and a place as to where we stop looking at everybody else and doing this as one thing. Because just like old people say, there's three fingers pointing back at you. You got this one out. That also goes along with domestic violence. So many times you hear people say, well, I don't know why she's putting up with that. She ought to leave him. She's stupid. She retarded. She this. She that. You need to walk in the truth. Understanding the cycle comes down to a place and time where we really start seeing this thing life for what it is and how you look at it and where you play your part in it. Because it is a cycle. Even in the Bible, it tells us that there's nothing new under the sun. That what was done before will be done again. We may call it something different. We may put a different twist on it. It may even be a dance. And they put it up to a step and they call it something else. They were doing that back in 52. Women get beat up. Nothing new. Nothing new. For so many years, this is a little history on domestic violence. For so many years, they didn't have rights for women getting beat up and battered and abused. And they just suffered. Now, they have laws in place. And when you hear a lot of crybaby men that talk about why this law like that, how did she just call the police on me and say I hit her? Because it's to protect the women. 95% of domestic violence is men beating women. Now that other 5%, that's the guys that got trouble. They just didn't want to talk about it. But we got to see and understand what this cycle is and what it's doing to your life, to your children, to your children's children, and then go back, like she was saying, to the older people when they saw it and didn't do nothing about it. And they say, girl, go home. Go home, mom, he gonna beat me. Go home anyway. That's how you do. You gotta get out of here. So a lot of traditions, a lot of ways, even the Bible tells us that the traditions of man have nullified the word of God. Real men don't beat women. Real men of God don't beat women. Because one thing you gotta understand is that it happens in church. It happens in the Christian community, in the black community, in the white community, in the Hispanic community. This ain't a black thing and a white thing. It's a cursed thing. We got to see it for what it is. Now, me, myself, I was in denial for a lot of years because I really felt like I was an abuser. I used to just push women and rough them up, shake them. And for a long time, it's funny to me now. I'm not laughing because of what happened. I'm laughing because I had my dumb days too. So everybody put your rock down. Nobody put no rock down because guess what? You got yours too. I thought I wasn't an abuser until I started learning more and started seeing more. Now, a lot of you guys over here and women are older than me. When I grew up, there was pimps and hustlers and con shops. You know, people on the corner, drug dealers. And I grew up not wanting to be like mine, but want to be like them. And back in those days, there was an unwritten law that if your woman got out of line, shut up. Sit down and won't be talking. This was a wrong woman. But this is what I saw coming out. I got an older brother. It's one of the best looking dudes on the planet. My brother was a good. My brother was a drug dealer. My brother was dressed nice. My brother always had the best car, the best cologne, the best clothes. You name it. But guess what? When I grew up, I wanted to be like this and this like. I love my brother. I'm not knocking him because that's what he knew. Here's the thing. People tell us that when you know better, you do better. That ain't true. That ain't true. A lot of us know better. We choose not to do better.
Amen.
Now, what I want to say is I emulated my brother. By me trying to be like my brother, I ended up being a little Michael, that got me 6 years in the federal prison. I became one of the biggest drug dealers from New York City to Florida. I used to brag that everything I do, I'm in the top 5. That top 5 sent me to federal prison. When I got to prison, the blinds came on. And I looked around, and I said, you know what, you was dumb. Now, I'm not running 100 miles an hour no more. I can see that. Older people used to tell me that. Now, you can see the forest for the trees. It didn't make sense to me. That's stupid what you tell me. Now, we're here to talk about domestic violence. I'm here to talk about healing domestic violence, understanding every cycle, because everything ties in to everything. All the circles come together, whether it's smoking weed, smoking crack, sin, anger, hurt,